how to stop emotional eating, because we all do it, some more than others, some maybe not as often, but more extreme or worse choices, whatever. The fact of the matter is that eating, emotional eating, eating should never be about all or nothing. It's about developing a new habit or ritual for activating your optimal digestive power. So, eating should never be about all or nothing. It is about developing a new habit or ritual that is optimizing you for digestive power. And so we get to take that into consideration and honor it, right? There's two things that you can start applying today that will allow you to stop emotional eating. The first is your 20-minute meal. What is a 20-minute meal? There's two processes to this. The first is step one, check in with the clock. What time is it? And then eat your meal and do nothing different. Just eat your meal, and at the end of it, check the time, write it down. Write down how long it took you, what you noticed about the meal, and how you felt after. Whether it's full, guilty, whatever. Tap into what emotion you're feeling. Step two then is to, again, check the clock, because 20-minute meal means we're working towards a 20-minute meal. We want to look at the clock again and then add 5 minutes to the amount of time it originally took you. So if you ate your meal in 5 minutes that first time, you're going to continually watch the clock as it passes and stretch your meal till 10 minutes. Okay? Then you're gonna, again, document the time. How long did it take? When and where did you start to feel full? What was your mood like? And did you have any aha moments? And you're going to continue this until you get to the 20-minute meal. And for those of you who are like, holy shit, that's going to be easy. Good for you. For those of you who are like, oh my gosh, that's going to be really hard. It was. It took me 9 tries, and then I was able to finally successfully do it, eating a Chipotle bowl, salad bowl with chopsticks while reading a magazine. So that is how long it took me. And this was, a good week and a half. The second way you can stop emotional eating is to tap into sensual eating. All right? Sensual eating is exactly what it sounds like. Getting sensual and in tune with all your senses. So sight. Savor the colors of your food. Do you have the colors of the rainbow? Smell. Bring the food up to your nose and smell it deeply. Like really get in tune. What is the spice? What is the herb? What is the sensation or thing you recognize mostly about your meal? Is it the chili pepper? Is it the rosemary? Is it just the steam? Touch. What is the texture of your food, of your utensils, of your napkin, of your chair? Tap into what it is that you feel while eating the meal. Your environment. This is important, people. Your environment involves sight, smell, and touch. What environment are you creating for yourself when you eat? Because when you eat a meal, you are eating the environment. It's an example of this is, say you eat while driving a lot. There's a reason that meal likely feels unfulfilling and stressful, because driving while multitasking is very stressful. It's not intentional. You're not putting yourself in a conducive state to be able to metabolize and digest and absorb the nutrients you're eating. So make your environment count. It's kind of like sleep. Your bedroom should be a sleep sanctuary, not a bedroom. The only things that should happen in your bedroom are sleep and sex. That's it. No TV, no eating, no phone time. Right? All right, we have 2 more. Texture. Chew your food 30 times. You're gonna probably say, holy shit, that's a long time. It is, it's gross. You wanna chew your food till liquid. Why? Because your stomach takes 20 minutes to catch up with your mind. And by chewing food till it's liquid, you're giving it the salivary enzyme that it needs to be able to be broken down and absorbed by the organs inside of you. If you've ever noticed, if you don't chew your food, you just pass it. It doesn't mean that you don't shit it out, but you'll likely never feel satiated or full. And it's because you're not chewing your food enough to your body to even be able to absorb it. And this goes for healthy food too. So chewing is a major component. You want to make sure you're allowing yourself to breathe through this meal, through the chewing process. And the last is pamper yourself. I've heard time and time again, like, oh, it's just me. Why would I go to all this effort to make this elaborate meal that's beautiful and the setting is just awesome? I ask, why not? Who better than to be able to have that experience from yourself? So if emotional eating is a problem for you right now, please try these tips. I usually say try things on for 2 weeks before giving up or expecting results. So I hope you found it helpful. If you know someone struggling with this, please forward it to them. But give me a like, dislike, leave me a comment, and reach out if you have any questions. All right? Cheers.